Your undivided attention towards the entrance of the ballroom. Introducing first the groom's family. Making their way, we got the groom's grandmother, along with the grandchildren. Make some noise for Sashi, Jane, along with the grandchildren, Madar and Meg. Ladies and gentlemen, keep those hands clapping. Come on. Making their way, we got the groom's aunts and uncles. Make some noise for Arun, Alka, Jay. Make some noise for Ajay, Renu, Jane, Poonam, Argawa, Mita, Ram Goyal, Anju, Sangeeta, Punita. Come on. We got the groom's brother and sister-in-law. Make some noise for Nimit and Geetika. Hey. Come on. We got the Price family making their way. Make some noise for our aunt, Aruna Taraftar. Come on.
आज मौसमों से रूठ गए गुलों की शोखियाँ जो भंवरे आके लूट गए बदल रही है आज जिंदगी की चाल जरा इस बहाने क्यों न मैं भी दिल का हाल जरा सवार लूं सवार लूं सवार लूं है सवार लूं.
We got the bride's boy and Fufa, Rashmi Malhotra, Charu, Ajit, Anand. Come on.
वो चली, she's found the love that's real. Now her wounded heart is healed. Finally, वो चली, leaving all her tears behind. Only
The bride's mama and mommy, Abhinit and Swata. Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
कल मिठी मिठी बोल दस कानों विच बोल बजने दे ताशे ढोल मस्ती में तू भी डोल मन दे नैना तू खोल.
Keep those hands clapping, ladies and gentlemen.
दिल होंदा है अनमोल ये दौलत से न तोल.
We got the cousin sisters, Parul and Jananki. Come on.
गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी शराबी ये दिल हो गया. संभालो मुझको ओ मेरे यारो संभलना मुश्किल हो गया.
We got the cousins, brothers, Sampan, Sudeep and Swani.
ये तो सोनिया ते मैं भी अकवारा चढ़दी जवानी हुण लुट ले नजारा जे ना मैनू करती ने पुछना दोबारा फिर रोटियां पकाई नाले मेरे गाने गाई. ना जा मित्रा तो दूर अंबरा तो आई तू लगदी है खून हट तेरा नखरा तेरा भी कसूर मैनू भी पसंद तू कर दी जरूर. ना जा मित्रा तो दूर
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Prince brother making their way. Make some noise for Lutan Rungta. Keep those hands clapping, come on! Hey! We're gonna do the twist together, come on! Yeah! What we gonna do? Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, we got the bride's parents making their way, Mr. and Mrs. Nanda!
देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी धीरे धीरे बन जाए ना कोई कहानी. देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी धीरे धीरे बन जाए ना कोई कहानी. दिल पर है दिलकश है दिलदार.
We got an energetic bridal party. Make some noise for all the groomsmen. Come on.
ਹੈ ਗੁੱਚੀ ਅਰਮਾਨੀ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਰੋਲਦੀ ਜਵਾਨੀ
Help me build up the energy in this room. Make some noise for the groomsmen.
ਫੈਸ਼ਨ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਵੱਖਰਾ ਸਵੈਗ ਨੀ ਉਹ ਕਾਲਾ ਕੁੜਤਾ ਪਜਾਮਾ ਸਾਢੇ 300 ਯਾਮਾ ਸਰਦਾਰੀ ਵਾਲਾ ਚੁੱਕਿਆ ਬਲੈਗ ਨੀ ਉਹ ਛੁੱਟੀ ਯਾਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਹੈ ਕੈਮ ਸਾਰੇ ਕੱਢ ਦਈਏ ਮੈਂ ਪੰਗਾ ਲੈਂਦਾ ਨਾ ਹੈ ਜਨੇ ਨਜਾਇਜ਼ ਹੋਲਾ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਰੋਲਦੀ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰਦੀ ਬਰੈਂਡਾਂ ਵਾਲੇ ਟੈਗ ਨੀ ਆਜਾ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਨੂੰ ਫੈਸ਼ਨ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਵੱਖਰਾ ਸਵੈਗ ਨੀ ਉਹ 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 ਵੱਖਰਾ ਸਵੈਗ ਨੀ
And when you have some groomsmen, you better believe we got some bridesmaids. Come on.
Just for me.
बात तो ये जो तू टिकटॉक टिकटॉक चलती है माँ ये सारी तेरी। एक हो गए हम और तुम तो उड़ गई नींदें रे और खन की पायल मस्ती में तो कंगन ये पहली बार मिले तुम पे ये दम निकले तुम पे ये जवानी धीरे धीरे मांगम मचले
मुझे डर इस बात का है बस
Ladies and gentlemen, your bride and groom tonight. Make some noise.
बात निकल जाए
Me and my wife express our heartfelt gratitude for all of you to have taken so much time to come here and bless my daughter and Arpit today. We're very thankful to Nutanji, Nimit and entire Rungta family for having us here, and what a wonderful evening this is for today. Today is Father's Day. And Gayatri didn't forget to give me the card, but I told her, you have already given me the best gift. You chose the life partner and saved me for all the troubles that as a parent we've all yearned to have found for our people. And as a child, as an adult, she has been and will be an adorable person and a great human being. And I'm sure the family that she is going to, the Rungta family, they'll enjoy her as much as we have, and they'll bless her even more than we could do. Arpit, we have known Arpit for a long time as a kid. when they started dating, probably seeing each other, they thought, these are old men, they old people, they wouldn't know. But it wasn't like that. Never was, never will be. I'm sure you as parents, you know how to protect. In fact, when she started going out with Arpit, I knew what's coming, and I was knowing Arpit and knowing Nimit, knowing Rungtas, I knew my daughter is in safe hands, and she would be very happy with this choice that she's making. A little story about Gayatri, which she enjoys the most, actually, listening from me. Every single time I narrate, so I'm giving her the pleasure to listen to it once again as a child, how adorable she is, and what kind of trouble I am into, going to be into, in fact. What, 9 years old, right? When you went to Jaipur? 9 years. She, actually, her mom was in US, I was in India, and she decided to come to India and live with me rather than living here in the United States. So she stayed with me for some time, and then we put her into a boarding school. It wasn't very far, just about 130 miles from Delhi, in a city called Jaipur. She did very well, and she stayed there for a good 3 weeks, actually. And in 3 weeks, I used to go thrice a week to see her. And how it happened, one day I left at 6 o'clock in the morning, reached there at 9:30. She wasn't doing very good, and she was crying and clinging onto my legs. And then what I used to do was to take her around the streets and markets and forts of Jaipur, and try to cajole her, this, that, everything. And in the end, when she was very happy, I would spend the whole day, said, okay, you're happy, now time for me to go. Are you okay? Take me home. So one day I left at 4 o'clock instead of leaving at 6 o'clock. I reached home at about, 7 o'clock in the evening. And before I reach home, my cell phone was ringing by her warden, take her back. I go back, I start from home at 8 o'clock, reach there at about 11:30 at night, bring her back, she's here. Now my issue is, that was 130 miles, and now she's going about 250 miles. I hope I don't have to do this. Right? So, I think it's I heard someone that, it's a ritual that, you have to give a piece of advice to the groom. He's a great guy. We have been friends. We have been to hookah bars and other places together. But now this advice is not from your father-in-law. It's coming from it's a man to man. Very soon, I think you're going to your honeymoon tomorrow. Enjoy it. When you come back, you're going as a bachelor, you would have obtained a graduate degree in marital relations. That's a period. But what is honeymoon? What is honeymoon? Honeymoon is a period of transition where you graduate from saying, I will, to listening, you better do. All right? So, thank you very much. And I present to you my beautiful daughter, Gayatri, and a handsome, beautiful guy, Arpit. Thank you very much. A toast to them.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I would love to bring on the groom's brother and sister-in-law, Nimit and Gitika. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause.
Hey everybody, welcome to the party! How's everyone doing tonight? I'm glad you could all make it. So, last year when Apu told me that he's finally going to propose to Gayatri, there's one thing and one thing only I was super excited about. That I will finally get to make this speech. But don't worry, I'm not going to make it mopey. This is time for payback. So, if you remember when Apu gave his speech at my wedding, he said something around, mom and dad being able to do better, so he was like a new and improved version of me. But let's look at the facts. It took me 6 months to get Gitu to say yes. It took Apu 8 years to get to today. Next item. In a competition, he scored a 10 out of 10. I scored a 9 out of 10. It was a burping competition. Also, so everyone here knows he's a lot more practical in spending money than I am. But I've saved at least $10,000 in speeding tickets that he has acquired over the lifetime. Anyway, as much as I like to make fun of him, there are ways that I always look up to him, literally and unfortunately, like figuratively and unfortunately literally. For example, his affection for his friends and family. To this day, I know whenever he goes back to India, he'll still make it a point to meet his friends from way far back. To this day, he always drops off Gayatri all the way to the apartment. Thank God I don't have to deal with that shit anymore. Well, anyway, you get the point. I'm so happy that you've picked Gayatri and Gayatri's finally joined the circus. I just wanted to take a quick second to thank everyone, all of you, for coming and celebrate this big day for us. It's incredibly humbling. I know some of you came from continents apart. It's incredibly humbling to have you all amongst us. I would also like to thank my amazing family for putting up with the endless nights that we spend getting everything together. All my mossies, all my mamas, all my mommies, Arun uncle, Alpana auntie, thank you so much. Sammy, I don't know where you are. You came in like 2 days before and he saved the day for all of us. Thank you to the groomsmen and bridesmaids for putting up with my shit. I don't know where you guys are. Mummy, Papa, I'm sorry I haven't been able to give you enough time. I promise I'll make it up to you. I don't know where you're seated. Gitu, baby, I promise I'll take you to Puerto Rico again. And then there's Mom. With the two of us, and then Ankit Bhaiya, and then Sonu, and then Akhil, and then Chavi, and then Dipesh, and then Namrita. I don't know how you do it. I just don't.
Congratulations to you two and Gayatri. Welcome home.
Now that you're part of the family, I have few tips for you. Okay, so we are this big family. If ever you feel that you're lost or you want to talk to someone about anything under the sun, or you want to have little secrets here and there about how to patal sasuma, or the mausis, or the mamas, or the mommies, you know where you have to go. The last few months have been very crazy organizing the wedding and putting up this show. There have been moments when we were like, okay, this is not happening. For me personally, it has been, no, we have to make it happen because it's for Arpit. I just cannot say no to him, no matter how small it is, no matter how big it is. So you're very important to me. Lastly, thank you, Mom. This is truly amazing. It's been 3 years that I'm married, and never one day I have felt that I am not with my family in Faridabad and I'm here. They have really accepted me with a lot of love, and I'm sure it's going to be even more for you. Thank you, everyone.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause.
Good evening, everybody. And a very, very warm welcome from the depth of my heart to each and every one of you. You've come from far and near, and each one is so very special. I can't thank you enough for celebrating this day with me and my family. And a big welcome to the Nandas, Arun, Alpana, and my dear Gayatri. Welcome to the Rungta family. I love you. I love you all sitting here. My kids, Nimit and Gitika, they are so similar names, Gitika and Gayatri. I say I'm blessed. I don't have to do any more prayers for the people who know the meaning, what Gitika stands for and Gayatri stands for. I'm done for life. So welcome, Gayatri. And Arpit, congratulations to you. You've done the best thing in life by picking Gayatri. Yes. Before I thank everybody else, the beautiful event management done by my family, my sisters, my brothers, all my relatives all around and friends from all over the world. They've all truly helped us. We have over 50 people from the family visiting from India. That's huge. That's huge, and everything has been sailing so smooth. I'm sure some of you have experienced the other events also. They've all been beautiful. And believe it or not, all this has been put up by my bunch of kids, as I call them always, my bunch of kids. I came into this country 18 years ago with a little bag, all alone, and today I say I have 58 kids in this country. Yes, you can't find a more happy and a lucky mother in this country, trust me. And I would like to say a big thank you and a welcome to all my kids, and I would really need them here up on the stage. Each one is dear to me.
सर झुका के कर सलाम है शाम शानदार आसमां से आ गिरी है शाम शानदार चक दे अंधेरा चांद जला दे बल्ब बना के फिक्र न करियो करना भी क्या है बिजली बचा के सारे पिला खुशी के जाम शानदार आसमां से आ गिरी ये शाम शानदार
with that very special performance. I didn't even know about that one.
Wonderful to have everyone here. I honestly, when we were planning this whole wedding, I did not think we would have such a turnout for this event. I really did not. And the fact that all of you are here means the world to both of us. We are truly humble to celebrate our big day with all of you, and I think Gayatri and I could not have asked for a better start for our new life. So thank you so much, all of you, for being here. And of course, being the groom, there's very little I did for all of this. And being me, I barely did anything for all of this. So my family and the Nanda family, you guys truly, truly know how to put on a show. And you know what? I look forward to these events a lot more because the next time I am not the groom and I can drink as much as I want as well.
Well, thank you so much for all of you to be here and spend the most important day with the both of us. I don't have enough words to say thank you. First, to our families. First, to our parents. I don't think we would be here or anywhere in life without our parents, without their love, without their blessings, without their support. Anywhere that we go, they will go with us always. And we are blessed to have so many people that love us, whether it's friends or family. We have groomsmen and bridesmaids and lots of other friends who could have been groomsmen and bridesmaids, but it's just, we are blessed to have a room full of people and a room full of love. And so thank you. Thank you so much for your blessings and for your good wishes.
We love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it is only official until they make their first cut into their wedding cake. So if you got those cell phones out right now is the best time to take it out. Snapchat, hashtag, Instagram. It's all fair game. I'm going to request our bride and groom to stand right behind the cake. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to need your help. When they make their first cut into their cake, I need everybody to scream and shout with me. We're going to scream and shout. Here they go, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen.
ਤੈਨੂੰ ਇਤਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਪਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਵਾਰ ਕਰਾਂ
And for the first time as husband and wife, ladies and gentlemen, the handsome groom will feed his beautiful wife, and his beautiful wife will feed the handsome groom. You're going to help me out, ladies and gentlemen, one more time on the count of 3. Here they go. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. And here she goes on the count of 3, ladies and gentlemen, with a little bit of icing on top. Here goes 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, round of applause. So, Arpit, before Gayatri came into your life,